Happy Hump Day, Clinton County, Wilmington, Ohio, 45177. Uh, I used to do, I had a few of overland videos of my '04 Sequoia that I've had for quite some time, and that's going to be the vehicle that I pretty much take to the grave with me. um, 200, almost 300,000 miles, and it's a tank. It runs like a sewing machine. A lot of people are catching on. I used to do 80 series Land Cruisers and Discoveries, Land Rovers. I will never take anything away from an 80 series Land Cruiser. That vehicle is iconic. Um, and the one that I had, do I wish I had it back? Yeah, I do. Um, but to purchase one of those today, um, good God, I mean, I've seen them from anywhere from a 91 to a 97. If it's got any type of modifications to it, build wise, overland build wise, you're spending 20K plus. That's it's and you're doing that with a 300,000 mile rig. That's just a fact. Um, so what I did is I've admired the Sequoia since it came out, and I like the size and I like the power, um, which the 80 series Land Cruiser, quite frankly, doesn't have. I mean, can you modify them to make them more powerful? Yeah, then you take away from the integrity of the vehicle, and that's just, I mean, mechanically, that's just something that I've never been a fan of. Because when you start, doing shit like that, you're just gonna you're gonna end up nickel and diming yourself, and it's not something, it's not a rabbit hole you want to jump in. Um, the manufacturers and the science behind what the people that build these things do. I mean, they're perfect. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, um, it's an iconic vehicle and it always will be. But anyway, so I went I saw the Sequoia. I picked one up pretty cheap. I think I can't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't that much. You can get them relatively cheap. So you've got power, you've got size. So the platform for the Overland piece is already there because everyone's always bitching about not having space. Um, Paying thousands of dollars for racks and baskets to put all over your damn vehicle because you don't have space. Well, you take the third seat out of this guy, and you're set. It alleviates for all of the extra gear and the extra. And by the way, for those of you out there that may see this video, who have some support for the rest, how about picking up for the Sequoia people, man? I mean, the support out there sucks. It does. I mean, you can. I mean, you see a Jeep every time you fart. I just you do. Uh, Land Cruisers not so much, but I mean, by God, you can do a Google search and you can find anything you want for these vehicles. But there's very few people who deal with Sequoias. I so for you Sequoia people out there, Toy Tech, that's your first stop shop. Especially when if you're doing suspension, which you're going to have to. I mean, that's a must. I mean, 2.5 to 3 inches minimum ground clearance, depending on what you do. I mean, these I will tell you right now, my opinion, these things are rock crawlers. I mean, I don't know why you would, but anyway, as far as overlanding, they are the absolute shit. Um, Space galore, power galore, and you're gonna do they'll last you a lifetime. But anyway, Toy Tech's going to be your first stop shop. They have, in fact, I was one of the first in the country among probably. I think they when they the first bump for the sale for the Sequoia lift. I was one of the first. I did a review of the lift and I still have it today. There's zero complaints, none. They're adjustable, and the ride quality is phenomenal. Um, Toy Tech most definitely their boss lift is an awesome kit. However, you don't need you won't need SPC control arms like they say. That's $700 for upper control arms. They got much cheaper, much probably better than SPC. I'm not degrading SPC whatsoever, but I'm just saying $600-700 for upper control arms. That's bullshit. To me, it's just bullshit. Just like some of these people that go out and spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a rack, horse shit. I mean, you can get the same thing, serve the same purpose for $800, and you're not waiting a year to get it. So, on to my content topic: IronBull bumpers. I ordered this thing last year, and you will be paying for it up front, as probably anywhere you go for any type of custom, or you're going to be paying for a chunk of it. So prepare yourself for that, and you're going to be waiting. It's you're going to be waiting at least they say 6 to 10 weeks, 6 to 10 weeks. Probably going to be waiting a little longer. You're going to get antsy. You're going to get impatient. You're going to get you're going to have become emotional and anxious waiting on this thing. But let me tell you, it's pictured on the video here. That's not my rig, but that's the bumper. It is probably. I mean, is there a little some gaps? Yeah. So what? I will tell you this: two people, a buddy of mine, helped me. He pretty much did the most of the work on this. It took about 2 hours, but the product itself is you're not going to find better. Not for this truck. Period. I mean, they've got the kits out there that you have to buy and then weld together yourself, and then powder coat yourself, and then I mean, by then you're in it for the price of this guy. So what the hell? But their process at IronBull is they'll mass produce bumpers. They'll have a block out period during the course of the year where they take orders, do the builds, and then they have a guy, Jason, who's the guy that delivered mine. Good dude. They'll deliver it to your front door, and it is well worth the wait. That's all. I mean, I can't speak highly enough. You can feel, you can see, you can feel the quality, you can see the quality, and my only bitch. I've got one bitch, and I bet you if they hear this and see this, they're going to know what it is. So with the price and the cost of this bumper, which I think is well worth it, one would think that the 8 bolts that you have to go out and buy would be included. Come on, man. I mean, 8 bolts. You got to go out and buy 8 bolts. So I think just one more little meeting at the drawing board, including and to get with your salespeople and your build people. Say, hey guys, let's include the 8 bolts, because so my first thought when myself and my friend unraveled this thing, we say, okay, this is it. I mean, so we're thinking it's it's a direct fit bolt on using our own my own bolts. No, you do have to go out and you do have to purchase after calling the guy. Said, hey, are these things bolted up somewhere inside this bumper, inside the frame mounts? That is, am I missing something here? And he said, nope, you got to go out and buy them. And not a fan. But if that's the only thing that I can bitch about, then these people are golden, because there's many people out there that sell gear and products for these vehicles that aren't well thought out and going to piss you off a whole lot more, especially if you're left welding it together. Well, you got yourself to blame. But anyway, I 9 out of 10 IronBull bumpers. Or a 10 out of 10 IronBull bumpers. I'm giving a 9.8. And the only reason, and my only bitch, I'll say 9.9. My only bitch is the not having the bolts. Um, the lining that they put on, as far as it's not a powder coat. It's lined like a bed liner type of deal. And you're gonna see, feel the quality. The weight's there. You're definitely, it's, I mean, the winch piece, very easily accessible. You got two access ports on top of the bumper. That's you. So for you guys out there in Sequoia land who enjoyed uh, my videos that I did on my first gen Sequoia, um, I'm going to try to get back or make a separate channel for that, because I think these. I mean, if by the way, if you haven't noticed, the price of the Sequoia is starting. The first gen is starting to spike. I think in general that's the shit that, I mean, cars, everything's going up, and but I think people are catching on to the Sequoia, where the Land Cruiser madness is kind of fading away. Um, where these big trees, man, they are very, very, they're well worth the look. They are well worth a build. Um, I think just for starters, just to get you on the trail, you're looking at lift tires, 6 grand, or depending, and that's all depending on your preferences. But I would uh, go with Toy Tech lips, the Boss lip, because it is specifically for this rig. And from that, if you want to, I mean, afterwards, like I said, I don't know how many miles I got on mine. I think it was 2017 when mine was put on. It's 2017, 2018, 2018 maybe. Yeah, something like that. But there's zero complaints, guys. None. The adjustability piece is very easy. They send you wrenches to do so. So it's a good lift, depending on whatever tires you want. I mean, 33s to 35s. I mean, I'm a huge 33 fan, because it's just a very, very good size tire for just about anything you want. I mean, you do have some of the guys that are, get incredibly extreme and go. I've never seen 37s on one of these things, and quite frankly, I just, come on. Um, yeah. Anyway, and by the way, I say this because I've used this vehicle, and I'm not going to say I beat it up, because I don't. But I've used it. It's very capable, and the power's there, and the working, as far as maintenance and shit like that. It's I mean, it's dirt cheap. It's dirt cheap. But the fun piece is that you can do, and take out the back seats, put a mattress back there, roll the window down, screen it up, and go anywhere you want. Camp, rooftop tent. My rooftop tent. I'm going to change it up. I'm not going to degrade the brand, because it's just, this is my personal preference, and I'm not gonna do that, because I mean, it's just doesn't suit my needs. Um, but rooftop tents, they fit very well on the basic platform. I mean, the roof rack that comes with it. Crossbars, I would probably go with something flat versus the ones with the that are curved. Um, I would go with, definitely, probably, yeah, definitely go with the flat crossbars, and probably add two more. My preference, but there's no need to go out and spend $2,000 or $3,000 on a rack, and that kills me. People do that, and that's okay. I mean, if they actually use them, but a lot of these people are going out there doing this dumb shit just to say they got that name brand, and I mean, and you never see these people on a trail, and they're literally, um, they're street queens. But anyway, um, IronBull bumper, 9.9 out of 10, uh, by far. If you ever have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I can give you their phone number. Good, amazing customer support, and um, so that's my piece. Simplify and God bless. Have a happy hump day, and I am going to separate channels. I'm going to use one for the Sequoia and one for my exposing of garbage is what I'm going to start calling it, exposing the garbage of Clinton County, uh, because that piece definitely needs to be there. I mean, I'm not even go there. I'm not. e, I'm. Today's not a good day for that for me. Simplify and God bless. Have a blessed day, and for all of you who are out there watching in the corruptionville, that sorry to disappoint you with this one. God bless. Again, if you have any questions about the bumper, feel free to. I can send you pics. I can. Yeah. I can send you pics. Whatever you need. Goodbye.